Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I will show you the online career mode I have been a part of for a couple of months now, and I will explain how it works. If you go on and enjoy the video, then be sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel to not miss any other videos. Now let's get into it. The OCM, as it's called, started off with 20 different managers managing a Premier League team each. Eventually it grew a lot and more leagues got added, such as the Championship, Bundesliga and La Liga, and there is one big Discord server with all the managers in it. Each club has a manager, and if one becomes inactive or can't play due to some reason, they will get replaced by another manager. When it comes to playing games, you have to play one match every 3 or 4 days against another club in the league you are playing in. Try and win each match in order to finish in a good spot in the league table, which can possibly earn you a bigger transfer budget in the next season. You can spend this transfer budget in 2 different transfer windows during the season, with one window at the start of the season and one being halfway through the season. Each club gets a certain budget and an amount of players they can buy and sell depending on your league finish in the previous season, your club itself and the league you are playing in. If you want to buy a player, you firstly have to make sure he isn't already bought by another club in the OCM. If not, you have to go to FIFA, check the player's price in pounds and bid on that player in the Discord server. For 24 hours, other managers can outbid you and start a bidding war. If you have the last bid and 24 hours have expired, then you officially sign the player to your team. To add them to your team, you have to go to the settings menu and go to club transfers and search for your newly signed player. Add that player to your club and now you can use him in the next match. In order to play a league match against another manager, you have to firstly add each other as a friend on the PlayStation 4, as this online career mode is only available for the PlayStation 4. Then you have to invite another manager to a team by going to friendlies, select the right manager and change the squad type setting to custom, in order to play with your new signings. Players can't grow in ratings or stats in this online career mode, which is unfortunate as that is one of the key aspects of career mode. But with regular squad updates from EA, the ratings and stats of players can still change, so it kinda makes up for it. So my journey in the online career mode started around December of last year, where I joined the OCM and became the manager of Wolfsburg when the Bundesliga was being set up. In that first season I made some important transfers, such as Blaise Matuidi and Nicolas de la Cruz. I finished 4th in the first season, with Weghorst being the league top goalscorer with 69 goals. In my second season, which is currently still ongoing, I'm currently in 2nd place at the time of recording. I made some more signings with Hadja Nainggolan, Ismaila Sarr and Jason Denayer joining the club. The Bundesliga is currently very competitive, with a lot of smaller sides having very good managers as well. This is my current team, where I'm using a 4-3-3 attacking formation. I have sold some players like Mbabu, Arnold and Brekalo, but also made multiple signings. Let's go through the squad together. First up is our goalkeeper, Koen Kasteels, who has been quite a reliable goalkeeper so far, making some big saves along the way. At right back we have Baku, who I used as a midfielder in the first season, but as I sold Mbabu for 70 million, Baku is now playing at right back. Next to him is Lacroix, who I hardly used in the first season as I used Jonathan Brooks alongside Gilavogi, but with the upgrades Lacroix got over the past few months in each squad update, I decided he is now good enough to use as a first team centre back. To pair up with him is Jason Denayer, who I signed at the start of the season. He might have a bit less pace than Lacroix, but Denayer has an advantage on his physical side and has been quite solid so far as well. At left back we still have Roussillon, who I haven't sold yet and I'm not planning to sell him anytime soon. He has been a very solid player during the past 1.5 seasons. In the defensive midfielder role we have Blaise Matuidi, who I actually didn't really like in the first season I bought him, but as Baku had to play right back, I gave Matuidi another try and he has taken that second chance and become a decent defensive midfielder for me. I did wish though that midfielders would track back in this game, but unfortunately that bug still hasn't been fixed. At central midfielder we have Hadja Nainggolan, who I felt was needed to improve that spot from Arnold, who is now sold. Nainggolan is just as I expected, a reliable box-to-box midfielder who can help both the attacking and defensive sides. At attacking midfielder we have the club's player of the second season so far, Nicolas de la Cruz, who has been crucial for this season with 18 goals and 11 assists at the time of recording. I accidentally paid a bit too much for him in the first season, but that didn't really matter as he performs well above his expectations. At the right winger there is Ismail Assar, who I signed this season and was another player who I felt was needed in the team in order to improve the quality of the squad a lot. On the left we have Hector Villalba, who I liked a lot in some of the previous FIFA versions, and in the first season I thought why not sign him and see if he performs well in this FIFA 2. So far he has been quite decent, not outstanding but somewhat reliable at least. I feel like he would perform better if other players had a similar rating to him, but for now he is my left winger. And at striker we of course have Wout Weghorst, who I kept as my main striker in the first season as I had to improve other areas first, and he exceeded everyone's expectations by scoring 69 goals in one season, so 34 matches. In the second season so far he has scored 25 goals in 19 matches and maybe hasn't been as important as in the first season, but I expected that as opponents are now more aware of how good he can be in game. On the bench we have Philip, who I don't really use anymore as I have De La Cruz at cam, who is quite a bit better than Philip. Alice, who can play in each position in attack and he has a lot of pace too. Brian Romero, who is my second striker behind Weghorst and he has a lot of pace as well. Nagbe, who I often sub on when I notice that my opponent have a lot of pace in midfield. Slager, who is a solid substitute to either Matuidi and Nainggolan. Paulo Otavio, who is a great replacement for either fullbacks if one of them are very tired or sent off. And Pongrakic, who is my substitute centre back whenever one of my starting 11 centre backs gets sent off. If you have any suggestions of players I should buy to improve the current team, then let me know in the comments below. Currently Wolfsburg are second in the league table, behind Frankfurt who are doing very well. Third is RB Leipzig and in fourth place is Leverkusen. Bayern and Dortmund aren't doing too well at the moment, respectively being in 8th and 10th place. As you can see by the amount of points, the league is very competitive at the moment, which makes it a lot of fun. Oh, and the league table needs to be manually updated after each match, so that's why some teams aren't in the correct league position yet. If you are interested to join this online career mode, then hit up Jay Marlers, who is sort of the main admin to the entire online career mode. I will leave a link to his Reddit profile below, so message him if you want to join. Remember that this is only for PlayStation 4, so not for Xbox users. You also won't get one of the best clubs from the get-go, as these teams will already have managers and you will first need some experience in the OCM before being able to join a top club. Depending on what team is without a manager at that time, you will get one of those clubs. You will have to build your way up in the OCM to eventually be at the top. Also, there is a big variety of each manager's level when it comes to their FIFA skills, so don't worry that you are not good enough and just give it a try. If you want me to post regular updates about the online career mode, then let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel to not miss any other career mode videos, and I will see you at the next video.